Boom, boom, boom. What up, bitches? Another episode of Uncensored Sports Talk. We are actually, this is episode 2 of the original episode today. We didn't get to hit everything that we wanted to, so we're coming back and finishing that up right here, right now, real quick.
We just finna hit you with 2 quick nuggets real quick.
That's right, that's right. So basically what we got is, the last episode ended with Ryan trying to say his top 5 quarterback.
Right.
And we want to hit that. We're also
Let me run through that real fast.
Yeah, and we're going to hit UFC 214. So, Ryan, tell them, top 5 quarterbacks of the 2017-2018 season.
All right, for next season, my top 5 quarterbacks are, number 1, Tom Brady. Number 2, Dak Prescott. Number 3, Aaron Rodgers. Number 4, Jameis Winston.
Woo!
Number 5, Drew Brees.
Whoa, you going to throw Cammy out? You going to throw Cammy out?
Jameis has got too many weapons, bro.
Wow, I like it. All right, man. Anyways, one thing we want to hit, Uncensored Sports Talk, we're always on top of the MMA game, always. UFC 214, I ordered that myself, and watched that motherfucker, and this was a badass show. The reason why I ordered it, to be honest with you, was because I've been waiting to see the main event of this fight for 2.5 years. Jon Jones versus Daniel Cormier. Jon Bones Jones versus Daniel Cormier.
Ever since Bones went to jail.
Yeah. So,
or he got suspended.
Yeah, so we've talked about this before, Ryan. Now, Ryan, what was my prediction of the fight? Who was going to win and how were they going to win it? Do you remember? Jon Jones,
I would say Bones by knockout. Is that what you said?
That's what I said, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I said. And guess what? Jon Bones Jones won by knockout, motherfucker. That shit was beautiful.
You guys already know that.
Woo!
If you've ever watched any of our shows, I am under the impression that Jon Bones Jones is a pound-for-pound best fighter in the world.
He's the best fighter in the world.
Nobody can beat him.
At 205, he's the best fighter in the whole world. Not just the United States. We're talking about the whole world, all right? And but Jon Jones, as people know, went through a hard time to get back to where he was at.
Right.
And he only had one really practice fight against this Pierre guy, Pierre. He didn't look too good, but he won it. And he was rusty. And that was about a year ago, right?
Right.
And Jon Jones, what happened was, I'll tell y'all, Jon Jones, their fight is the 3rd round. Jon Jones kicking his ass the whole time. Cormier fucked up because Cormier's a wrestler. Natural wrestler on the ground. He's the best in the world. He is.
Right.
At 205. And anyways, he didn't try to take him to the ground. Cormier had that, I think it was that Ronda Rousey mind state where he thought he was the champ for 2.5 years. He's had these wins, under his belt. Yeah, so he's thinking he's going to stand up with Jon Jones.
And it was so funny. And all their talks before the fight, Daniel Cormier would be popping off at the mouth, all this different stuff, and I'm sure he's real good at shit talking.
Oh, he talks so much shit.
Only thing that John would say, he said, "Fuck DC."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was the only thing he said.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck Daniel Cormier, fuck DC."
Yeah, and basically, actually, I think Jon Jones even said at one point, unless it was fake news, he said, "Man, I'll beat that cat coked out." You know what I mean?
What he said is, he said, "The last time I whooped your ass, I had a hell of a weekend."
There you go.
Before that.
But he went in there and he controlled the whole fight. 3rd round comes, Jon Jones throws a left kick. So evidently Daniel Cormier is known for when he's standing up, he goes to the right. He bobs to the right. So to a fighter, that's bobbing to their left. But to him, he's bobbing to his right. So, he's bobbing, 3rd round, and Jon Jones said he was looking for this the whole fight. He's looking for him to bob so he could throw that left high kick. He bobbed to the right. He threw that left high kick, hit him in his head. Daniel Cormier he's zombie. He's zombie now, bro. And then so Jon Jones started doing whatever the fuck he wanted, man. Pushed him or then kicked him in the stomach and he fell down.
He's got his number, bro. He's got his number.
So he's head first into the fucking ground. And Jones is taking him out. And I honestly think, though, I felt bad for Cormier in one way. Because he deserved that loss for all the shit he talked and all the shit that happened.
He was talking even leading up to the fight. I was like, dude, why are you talking this much shit? He beat you up before.
Yep.
Why?
But Ryan, the thing was, he took, I would say, 2 or 3 strong hits from Jon Jones to the head after it should have been called.
Right.
And I'll be honest with you. But Cormier is such a bad motherfucker. John McCarthy waited. He waited. And
he don't give a damn. Yeah, he figured he probably could come back.
Yeah, he could come back. So that's what. But it was. You go watch the end of it. He took 2 or 3 shots that he shouldn't took, and it fucked him up because he was already unconscious. Took 2 or 3 more to the head. So by the time he woke up, He was all fucked up, Ryan. He didn't even know what happened.
Right.
He didn't know what happened. So he's pushing people.
Concussion type of deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's pushing people. No, the fight ain't over. He didn't even know the fight was over. He didn't know what happened. Dana White comes in. He pushed Dana White. He's like pushing everybody like all crazy, man. It was sad. And then he started crying and shit, you know. And that was the part that I disagree with. Was people was hating on Daniel Cormier for crying after the fight. Look at this pussy, you know, whatever. I've seen lots of shit like that. You are not a pussy for crying after a fight. This man, Daniel Cormier, trained basically his whole life to fight that fight. To fight that fight. And to lose it, you don't understand. That's not actually crying like a bitch. That's just your body breaking down. That's what you know what I mean, Ryan?
Well, I feel like I would never call him pussy because first of all, he probably whooped my ass. Second of all, he just went in there and fought the baddest motherfucker walking.
And not just that, took away his belt. I mean, took away everything
if you want to call him pussy, you go in there. You go in there and fight John Jones. And you see how you feel.
Yeah, it pissed me off so bad. So anybody who ever said it. But then, okay, also, Joe Rogan fucked up. Because Joe Rogan has this rule to where he says, look, I'm not going to interview fighters after they get knocked out because they're all fucked up, right?
Right.
And he broke that cardinal rule and interviewed Daniel Cormier and said, you know, hey, man, you know, I just wanted to give you your perspective on things.
Right.
And he knew he fucked up, but he did it anyways. And Cormier was so messed up, you know, but he just said, hey, man, if he wins both fights, you know, then there's no rivalry. And he was crying, and it was sad. It should have never been on air. It should have never happened, but it did. And so anyway, that's that. And so Cormier, I still have mad respect for you, but John Jones rightfully won and got his fucking.
Oh yeah, I would say for all those people out there who think Cormier is a pussy, how about you fight him?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I got mad.
How about that?
I got mad respect for you, Cormier, man. Great fight. You hung in there. And hope to see you again in the octagon. Don't give up. You know, so anyways, let's keep rolling.
Oh, he's a beast because me, Ryan, as a person, if someone's like, do you want to fight John Bones Jones? I'd be like, hell no. I'm out, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, well, John Bones Jones is so good that nobody else...
You know he's got 2 brothers in the NFL.
Wow, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
That's some strong bloodline right there,
sir.
boy.
Yes, sir, it is, especially in the NFL. Wow. And, you know, but, you know, that's the thing, man. You know, John Jones rightfully won it, and, you know, Cormier, he just, I mean, it happens, you know, but come back and try to get some revenge. But see, that's the point I want to get at was there's nobody else in the world that could have beat Cormier at 205. Nobody. Except for John Jones. He was the only one, and he did. So
John owns it.
Yeah, so at the end of it was one of those fights to where at the end, it was kind of like Rocky. You know, like at the end, I was jumping around going, he did it! He did it! You know, he did it! Like, it was a great sport. You know what I mean? Like, what a great story
right.
for the comeback after 2.5 years of fucking up and come back and be back on top. So, congrats, John Jones. Tyron Woodley, he's the champion right now in his weight division, I think middleweight. He won by decision versus Damian Maia. Damian Maia is a ground guy, right?
Ground and pound, nice.
Yeah. So if you can imagine, how do you think that fight went? Damian Maia is trying to take him down the whole time. Tyron Woodley's blocking his takedowns. Great sprawl, you know, and he won that fight. He did real good. Robbie Lawler versus Donald Cerrone. And that was a fight everybody wanted to see. Robbie Lawler won by decision, and to be honest, that fight could have went either way. Donald could have won, Robert could, and they both stood up the whole time, Ryan, and duked it out.
Just striking. Nice.
Stood up and duked it out.
I love that. I love to see 2 guys just stand there and just fucking, what's up, bro? We finna slug this out.
We're
What's
gonna
up?
slug this. We're gonna give the people a show.
Yeah.
We're gonna give them a show.
That's what's up.
And they did.
If you man enough to stand up and take them hit, what's up, cuz? We finna slug it out. Let's do it.
Yeah, and what people don't realize, what people forget about in the UFC is think about how scary that would be. To go against somebody that's just as good as you, if not better.
Right.
You know, and you can die at any moment. You can punch the wrong
You already
thing.
know. You already know. You finna just take you finna just take these blows.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? My only thing that maybe I can get him.
Exactly.
Maybe I slip him one.
Yeah, maybe I slipped instead of him slipping me because it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince. You know. But so that was a great fight.
That's hardcore, bro.
Yeah, hardcore, man. I mean, you're risking your life every time you walk out there. You know, and
it's fucking hardcore.
Yep. And I'm so glad that the UFC finally did a show. They made it a show, brother. It was the best UFC I've seen in 10 fucking years.
Nice.
Great. Good for the UFC. Keep it fucking up. Keep it up. Give us the show. We need it. Also in the girl division, Cyborg. She's a freak. You know, she TKO'd Tanya Evinger, and Tanya.
She's like the new champion of all the girls.
She is. Yeah.
She's like the new Ronda Rousey.
The girl that was the champion in her division, when she came in the division, she gave the belt up because she didn't want to fight her. That's how. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but there's lots.
Oh, wow.
There's lots of chatter that Cyborg does steroids, and back in the day, the reason Cyborg, when Ronda Rousey was on top, Cyborg was not in UFC. You know why? Because Ronda says she's on steroids. I won't fight her. And Ronda was their number one, so they wasn't going to bring her in. They couldn't.
Oh, wow. I never knew about that.
That's true. And same thing with Gina Serrano. Gina Serrano back in the day was the number one women's fighter. This is 10 years ago. And in Strike Force. And she didn't want to fight Cyborg either, but she had to. And that's different. That's in Japan and shit, to where you can do steroids and shit. You know, it's less regulated. And Gina says that, yeah, she was super steroid out and just fucked her up, and she did. Watch that fight. But anyways, so that's what happened with UFC 214. You know, that's our fucking top 5, quarterback picks with Rye.
That's that. This is Uncensored Sports Talk.
You damn right.
I'm glad we brought it to you guys.
Uncensored Sports Talk back in this motherfucker. Anything else you want to hear right quick before we roll out, Rye?
I'm good, bro. Dennis Smith is a beast.
True that.
Dennis Smith Jr., the guys the Mavericks drafted.
Joey Gallo hit a home run that was like 800 feet.
Joey Gallo is the only reason to watch the Texas Rangers right now.
Tell the people about that home run he hit.
This guy's hitting upper deckers every single fucking day. He has 30 home runs right now.
Sammy Sosa style. Yeah, I mean,
he's a fucking beast. And let me just tell you, let me just break down this quick story real quick. I didn't used to be a baseball fan, but then once they went to the World Series in 10-11, so that got me on. And then, so they did good in 15, and then they fell off this year, obviously. But I can tell you this. Joey Gallo alone is a reason for you to watch Texas Rangers baseball.
Yeah.
Because every time this guy steps up to the plate, he's going to fucking knock that motherfucker 675 yards every time.
Dude, he's
a beast.
But he's one of those guys, and
he's like Mark McGwire.
I'm making my call on Joey Gallo.
Minus the roids.
Yeah.
Imagine if he did roids.
Whew. I'm making my call on Joey. He's going to be like a Mark Teixeira. He'll be with us for a few years, then he's going to go to the fucking Yankees, man. He's that good. Or the Angels.
The Yankees already have Aaron Judge.
Yeah, but they had that's the Yankees though. I mean, at one point in time they had Aaron Boone.
What if they had
everybody?
What if they had Aaron Judge and Joey Gallo?
That's what I'm saying. That's the shit the Yankees do. You know. And not just that, what if they had them and you, Darvish? And they will. The Yankees will go out and buy motherfuckers.
We traded a lot of guys. You, Darvish, went to the Dodgers.
Yep. Sad deal. We love you. We're going to miss you, man. It's going to suck to see
One more thing. All right, we're going out.
Texas
this is the end of the show, but I do want to tell you guys we are the official show of Yogi Ferrell and Ryan Switzer.
That's right. You know, Uncensored Sports Talk, the first ever Uncensored Sports Talk show ever, you know.
Uncensored Sports Talk, guys.
Let's do this.
Follow us, like us.
That's right. Y'all take it easy.
We Audi 5000.
Audi.